Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Homestead. It's early Monday morning, July the 15th, and I'm outside. I just hung clothes out on the line, and I'm standing here between my compost bed and another compost bed that did have potting mix in it. And I want you to see here, I've got blue hubbards everywhere. The pumpkins have taken over my yard completely. Blue hubbard squash, 3 of those, and 3 pumpkins. I have no clue what I planted. I have no clue, but we're gonna have to start harvesting these because my husband can't get through here to cut grass, and it's just time to go. But I will say the vines are dying back. You can see up here at the front, but they're still going. They are way off down that hill. We're gonna do a garden tour this week. Guys, it's insane. It's insane. So I told you guys that this year I tried a lot of wacky things like blue hubbard squash that I'd never planted before, just to experiment. I've always been told they were a trap crop for squash vine borer, if I can get that out, and I've not had any trouble with those. I had a few of my squash plants over here, but I injected BT and they're gone, and I've never had squash last since April the 1st, still producing. I am done with the squash, okay? Our deep freezers are overflowing. I'm sick of the squash, really. We'll give it away. We're to that point. We're just going to give it away, what we've got. But guys, I want to experiment, and I'm always on the lookout for good deals. Now, I showed you at the beginning of this video, I was opening up my seed drawer. It's got extension cords in it and everything else. It's kind of like a catch-all drawer. But I've got a ton of seeds, and a lot of the seeds are the same varieties, but each year I like to try something different. Well, today, on my phone, I just got an email from Seeds in Such. Seeds in, the letter N, such.com. I don't know if you guys have ordered from them or not before. You can see that most of my seeds come from one company. If you'll look in my little seed drawer there. If not, they come from the feed store. I have never ordered from Seeds in Such. But since I'm very thrifty, very frugal, I wanted to give you guys a heads up. I just got an email that said today, all seeds on their website are 50% off. I've already been on the website. I looked myself. I put pumpkins, zucchini, and fall stuff all in my cart just to see, and they were all $2. Most packets are $3.99 each. This is a very, very, very good deal. There's a few companies online, including one that I showed you in my seed drawer, that keeps packets $2 regardless. But I will say this year I've had extremely poor germination, and so I'm going to go with a different company this fall just to try. So now is the time to be buying lettuce. Guys in the South, listen to me. Lettuce, beets, carrots, kale, Swiss chard, things of that nature. Okay, you want to be planting right now, radishes, or not planting right now, but you want to be buying the seed to get ready to start. If you're wanting to do cabbages and things like that, you need to go on and try to start those indoors now, so they'll be ready by August or September to put out. Really August, okay? So if you live up north, you are getting ready closer than us to be planting this kind of stuff. Now, what I'm going to do this fall is flip everything around and do another summer garden. That's the plan. I'm going to plant zucchini. I'm out of zucchini seeds, so I'm going to buy some from this website today. Guys, you can't beat $2 a packet. Now, I know M.I. Gardener does a fall promotion where on Black Friday they give a discount. Last year, I got a bunch of seed packets for $1.40. You could hold off till then, but it's in Black Friday, or on Black Friday in November. And that's kind of like, well, save it for spring. There's not really much you can plant here in Alabama that time of the year. So this is a great buy. You can't get seeds this cheap at the store unless you're going to Dollar Tree and buying some of their seeds, but you're not going to have a huge variety, which I will say the Dollar Tree seeds that I have planted have done great. I planted some carrots down at the bottom, intercropping back there with my sweet banana peppers. They did fine. I've got no trouble with Dollar Tree seeds. I did notice on Seeds and Such, they've got hybrids. It looks like they do have maybe some organic stuff so you can mix and choose or whatever you'd like. And also they have tons of wacky varieties. And I like different things. They had a bat wing pumpkin that's black and orange. Looks like Batman on it. They've got all sorts of that. I typed in lettuce just to see, because I don't really like a website that'll have 2 or 3 varieties. Guys, they had 5 or 6 pages of lettuce, and most of it looked in stock. So go today and buy you some seeds while they're on sale. That's how you save money. That's how you garden for cheap, and you can plant, you know, an acre for a few bucks if you want to. So over here this fall, what I'm going to do is, I guess, just leave this. I don't know. It's up in the air. My husband's wanting it gone. I'm really wanting it gone. I'm kind of tired of it, but these pumpkins keep going. There's one right here that the camera's not picking up. Let's see if I can turn it down. Okay, right here. Guys, this blue Hubbard, he is so close to being ready. You want to pass the fingernail test where you put your fingernail in and it doesn't make an indentation. He's not doing that, but he's starting to sun scald on the top. I don't know, the stem needs to be woody. He's partially woody. But over here, I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see if you zoom in. This is a pumpkin of some kind. I've got another pumpkin over here. Those buckets over there are where the pumpkins started. So even on the tips of the vines, they're still producing pumpkins. And back here, I don't even know what I've got. What I would like to do this fall is try to do different crops over here. I always do, but I'm kind of stuck. And I'm kind of stuck with that Indian corn anyways because I'm letting it dry on the stalk. So, guys, this is a mess. But if you want to try stuff like different types of corn, things that are just off the wall, you can't find at a regular store, today's the day to go buy that. Now, I'm not paid by these people. I've never bought seeds from these people. I'm not sponsored. I just think it's a great buy for $2 a seed packet. I would like to try more of the winter squash. I've had the best time with that this year. The Jarradale pumpkins I planted have done nothing. Long Island cheese pumpkins, they're okay, but I've got one huge Long Island cheese that I'm going to show you guys. So those are a light tan beige colored pumpkin. They're great for eating, they say. I'm just all about the squash because we didn't grow much of this last year. So I guess today the plan is to pick some of these blue Hubbards. When we're going to start planting here with our fall stuff, what we're going to do is get our summer stuff going again, like zucchini if you've got a long growing season. I'm going to plant all that. I've got okra coming up. I'm going to pull out a lot of these tomato plants. And what we're going to do is where there's tomato plants, I may start planting beets, maybe in September or August. Lettuce, that's probably September, if not maybe October here. I'm going to try to rotate all this. So you don't have to do just a traditional fall garden. You don't have to do just a summer garden. You can mix this stuff up. That's why I say go buy your seeds now and start throwing it all together if you've got a long enough growing season. Our first frost date is October the 28th, around that week. Around Halloween, that's our first frost date. Now they've changed the zones. You need to check your zones. Mine is now 8A. I was 7B. Now we're 8A. We were on the exact line before they rezoned everything, which means that you may have, I'm going to supposedly have a later frost date. I'm still going to go with the first week of Halloween and always after Easter is when we plant here. So that's what we're going to do. But you can rotate this stuff out. You don't have to just have beets, kale, Swiss chard. You don't have to have just tomatoes and zucchini. You can have tomatoes and Swiss chard. You can have tomatoes and beets. A lot of this stuff helps each other. So try to mix it up. Try to intercrop. Plant all this stuff together to save space. The heat here has put us down. It's put us down, but we're still kicking. So I'm gonna go and order myself some seeds. Y'all don't buy me out. See you guys next time on Harmon Homestead.